Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the late morning show. You ever heard of the Late Show? You guys know what the Late Show is? Somewhat.
I know it is.
You know late David Letterman, late night talk shows?
Like Jay Leno.
5 of them, right?
Like 8 of them.
Yeah.
But you know where they are?
Yeah.
Sarah,
to your
mic closer. There you go.
You're making your debut. Put her up on the screen so she can see herself.
Sarah Satchel of the cookie store?
Don't do that, though.
Cookie or chocolate?
What? Oh, yeah, it's a chocolate shop.
Chocolate shop.
I'm going to tell you something. You smell like cookies.
But she makes chocolate. That would be a good thing to smell like. Imagine if
I
you
was
walked around smelling
wondering
like
who
cookies
the
all
hell
day.
smells like. I thought it was Alex, Mr. Delicious.
Ew.
That's crazy.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
no,
They need to make a body spray that smells like chocolate.
they do.
They probably do.
They do.
Definitely do.
But I'm serious. Do you have like chocolate cologne or something on?
Who you talking to?
You.
No.
No? So it's you.
No,
You smell like a giant cookie.
I sure hope not. I don't know.
No.
And now you have Alex smelling himself. You smell like chocolate?
I do. I smell like chocolate.
Oh, man. Anyway, happy Tuesday, everyone.
Wait a minute. Were you working yesterday?
Yeah.
You were in the shop.
Yeah, but I'm in a chef's uniform.
It's in your hair or something. I'm telling you, you smell like chocolate chip
Don't
cookies.
you hate when you're cooking? I mean, that would be good to smell like. But when you
It does.
You
just
smell
shower
good.
and you do your hair and you get out and you go to make dinner and you smell like dinner,
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
You had
Yeah.
fish
why did I
last
just
night?
do this?
You
No,
had
I
fish?
actually had rotisserie chicken last and I didn't have to cook anything. But that's like the worst thing that's gets in your hair, you're sauteing all
No,
these
this
vegetables.
smells nice. You
Yeah,
don't
that's
smell
a good
it?
thing.
Is it my imagination?
You might be imagining things, Freddie.
Think so?
Yeah, you mentioned me and my medication. Maybe you need to up yours.
I gotta double my dose.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah.
She's good already. So Sarah is new to our production studio. Welcome.
Cookie Monster.
Thank you. It's good to have. Well, good to be here.
How was your vacation?
Oh, it was good. Just honestly a lot of work because Christmas is a busy season.
Chocolate
Oh, yeah.
business is
You made a
booming.
lot of chocolate chip cookies?
Yes. I made like
You
60
make cookies
bags.
too?
Yeah, we make like cookies, brownies, biscotti, marshmallows.
So were you working on chocolate chip cookies yesterday? Seriously?
No.
Well, you smell like a chocolate chip cookie.
That's a good thing to smell like.
I guess my perfume is just great.
Is that what it is?
I mean, I have perfume on, but it's not supposed
It's
to smell
either
like
you or
chocolate chip
Alex.
cookies.
Well, at least it
I didn't
doesn't
smell
crumble.
him.
That's true.
What's the best thing about working in a chocolate cookie store?
Well, I mean, honestly, I just really like my coworkers. They're really nice.
You get to eat it all?
A little bit. If
You don't smell
not a
that.
whole lot.
I think it's you.
Is it you there, Mona Lisa?
I don't think I
What are
smell
you
like.
wearing?
I'm wearing perfume, but I don't. It doesn't. It's not cookie scent.
You don't smell that?
No.
It is powerful. What are you wearing?
Vanilla. Maybe it's me.
It might actually be you, vanilla cookies.
Just only vanilla cookies.
It is you. You suck.
Yay, mystery solved.
What the hell are you wearing?
Vanilla. Which I wear always.
It smells like a giant cookie factory.
God, literally, I smell like a giant cookie factory. It's a mystery salt. I'm thinking, you're
What, you
so
put
strong,
extra
it's
onto
only
that?
me.
To
I don't
cover
know.
the dinner smell?
I don't know. Maybe it's in my hair. I don't know. Anyway, at least it's a good
Wow.
smell.
That's amazing.
Ever notice when you wear cologne, you never smell yourself,
Yeah,
but everyone can smell you?
yeah.
That's why it's called cologne.
When you go on a date, ever have a guy wear like the worst cologne? No?
No.
Or your partner wear like a horrible perfume?
Eh.
Yeah.
I would just
No?
say in
Not
general,
really.
not even on dates or partners, just people wearing
Just
a
in
really
general.
bad
You know, it's
cologne.
funny. I'm going to tell you it's funny. She said yes. This guy doesn't even, he doesn't care what she smells like.
That's not true.
Do you care what she smells
Who
like?
said that?
You did. You went, who cares?
No, I'm saying like I've never smelled a bad one really. I mean, some be like too fruity or too strong is the worst when they overdo.
What
it,
about when you
but-
start sneezing because you're allergic to it?
Makes the worst.
Yeah. Oh, are you allergic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I
that
had this
pissed me
girl
off.
once. I made her go take a shower.
Sometimes
Really?
Chuck
I
puts on
couldn't
so much
take it.
cologne, I'm like, please don't.
Yes, I was
See,
gonna-
I always tell people
I was
2
gonna
3
tell you
squirts,
that.
otherwise you smell like a cheap motel.
I know.
Where are you supposed to do it? What? I do like here and then my
Your
wrist.
neck, your wrists, your chest, and that's it. Your heat centers of your body.
Do you
Because
spray it or do you like a little dabble, do you?
You don't-
Little
You
bit.
don't run through it.
Oh, they
do
yeah,
you?
walk through
Huh?
it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
looks
some people
so-
do that.
That looks so.
Spray it and walk through
Oh,
it?
that looks really
I
bad.
used to
like-
do that in like middle school.
Such a waste of
but-
product.
That is a waste of product. Just put the bad boy on.
But I'm allergic to I'm so sensitive. I only wear vanilla, hence why I must smell like a vanilla cookie. I don't know.
I thought it
Well,
was
like
her.
myself, one of my colognes that I had was Noir. So it was cardamom and it smelled like you would imagine like an old 1920s bar would smell like. So it had cardamom and
I'm
all
sorry, I don't know what a
The
1920s
bar,
bar
kind of
smells
like wood
like.
and rustic and
Yeah.
Maybe
bourbon-y.
smoky.
Smoky, yeah.
Is it because it's 1920? Because
something
bars
like that,
are
or-
rustic
then
anyway.
I also have an ocean scented one too.
Well, that smells like
Nice.
seaweed.
It smells like
Seafood?
the sea.
Would you rather smell like a bar or seaweed? I don't know.
Seaweed.
I think
Honestly-
I'd rather smell like a bar than seaweed.
I think I'd rather smell like seaweed. I love seaweed. It's so good.
And then the
So
other thing is
tasty.
bathroom scents.
The
So
smell in the bathroom is not
so
seaweed.
I just put in Walmart's orders coming, so I go to order bathroom spray, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, which one's not going to make you have an asthma attack and me sneeze? And all the ones that have like laundry detergent in them, I'm like, can't do that, can't do that. So
Well,
it's a thing
Well, I just bought a new portable rechargeable humidifier.
in here.
No, back in my apartment, it's rechargeable, but it uses like the standard water bottles to hold the water. But I added essential oils to the
Oh,
water.
we could do that.
Wait a minute. You humidifying the air or dehumidifying?
The humidifier, you just take like standard like water bottle that you have, fill that up.
But do
screw-
you need to humidify Florida
Are you
air
putting-
anymore?
Are you putting water in the air or taking it out?
putting it in?
Why?
Why?
I don't know, because it makes it smell nice in my
Oh,
room.
okay. You're just using like a diffuser.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've done that before where I was sick, and so we put like some mint in there, and it like
Some
helped.
minch.
Mint.
Mint.
Wow.
And helped it like clear my sinuses a little bit while I slept, so it was less stuffy when I woke up.
Yeah, so this is like portable, it's rechargeable.
Are you
has
from
a
Florida?
6-hour battery life.
Yes.
So you're not from Florida.
No, I'm from Florida.
from Tampa.
Tampa, yeah, I grew up
So
there.
when I moved to Texas, in Chelsea, when I had Chelsea out there, I didn't know there was really a difference between the humidity in Florida and the lack of humidity anywhere
Yeah.
else, unless people just like, oh, bad hair day and all that. Until we actually had to get a humidifier and put it in the baby room because it was so dry in Dallas. We actually had to put moisture
Dallas, yeah.
in Dallas.
Not
Had to
in
put
Florida.
moisture back in the air. But I can't even believe that's a thing. Like, did you know if you bake cookies in
Or dry.
Colorado,
Yeah.
it's a different altitude?
Yes, you gotta account for that.
Someone told me that, and I thought they were kidding. But
Well,
no.
you know that.
You knew that's a thing?
Of course, Colorado's 3 miles
Well,
up.
why would it change how long you, the cookie lady, how long you bake the cookies? She's like our cookie
The
lady.
dough don't rise.
Yeah, something like that.
Because of the air pressure difference.
Too many variables on cooking.
Wait, you know that black box in the kitchen? It's called a stove.
The other day, I'm making these like little egg bites that I make. And an hour after it's cooking, Chuck's like, "You cooking something?" I'm like, "Yeah." And you know what makes a big difference? The pan.
Of course.
So I got these new silicone muffin pans, and everything is like beautiful. It rises
Yeah, but you gotta
right
be
out of
careful
it.
because
And then they sink.
you eat that.
The
afterward.
silicone?
Yeah, it comes off.
Well,
I don't
actually,
know if the new ones do.
well, you guys remember when I made those pizza skulls?
Yes.
Those were a silicone baking pan that I had.
Can you even believe we're into January?
Yeah.
No.
Like you just did the pizza
was
skulls in
December.
October, and it's like time goes like that.
You did them in October. I thought he did them in December.
No,
Yeah,
October.
pizza skulls for Halloween.
So maybe you need to do them again.
What can
Yeah.
we do for January? Like, what's a thing we do?
Skulls, cookies.
Baby New Year.
Wait a minute. I have a question. When you make cookies, what kind of pans do you use?
We just use a sheet pan, and we have like a
She said
Wax
sheet
paper.
or she
Sheet.
said shit?
sheet
Oh,
pan.
sheet, a big sheet.
SHEET.
I thought you said SHITTT.
No.
Okay.
Maybe that's how your cookies would turn out.
This
Put
one can
them
hold
on.
up to you, so.
So this sheet pan, is it Teflon or?
No, it's just a metal
silicone?
sheet pan, and then we
Is it the same
put
ones you
parchment
see, like,
paper
back
on
in the
top,
kitchen?
and then we just like scoop out the dough and put it on there.
And that makes the best cookie?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're trying to find out from the cooking master.
What's the best cookie? What do you think?
I don't know.
Chocolate chip,
I just
biscotti,
I really
brownies?
like just classic chocolate chip cookie.
What do you guys charge for a cookie?
So our cookies come in bags, and it's 6 cookies per bag, and I think it's like 8 something per bag.
So it's like $1.
Where,
What if
for-
I
where is
wanted
this
a-
cookie place?
Up in
This is in
Jupiter,
this is in Stewart, Florida.
even further.
Yeah, it's called Castronovo chocolate.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Castronovo. You guys make white chocolate?
Yes, but only one bar, and it's white chocolate with lemon sea salt.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Is it on
It's
salad?
so
Sounds
good.
so good.
I don't like
wanna go
lemon
on a road
chocolate,
trip.
but I like
Do you guys
that.
know the chocolate chip cookie was actually invented by accident?
Like the light bulb.
Well, no. So what happened was the lady was making cookies, but she didn't have baker's chocolate, but she had a candy bar chocolate, so she broke it up and put it into the dough.
What's
How
the
do you know
difference?
this?
Because I have no life.
What is the source of your information?
Internet, books, YouTube. pretty
No,
much
I
everything.
need a source. Well, I'm gonna start questioning you because you seem to know a lot.
I know a lot about a lot, but I
A
don't know
cookie.
everything.
How far is
Jeez.
Stewart from here?
An hour.
Yeah, like an
So-
hour 20
An hour and 20.
about.
I feel like we should go.
We should, like, right now.
I'm feeling like we should.
If
what-
you go
what day
there-
are you there?
I'm there Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
What days are you there making cookies?
Thursdays and Fridays. They'll be ready around 12:30 to 1.
Hey, the
should
next
go
time
on
we're
a
up in
Thursday.
Jupiter, we should go to the Bone
Should.
Rocks Preserve.
If you guys
No,
call
it's
ahead, I
Friday.
can reserve bags for you guys because they go kind of quick.
But we're gonna come with cameras and stuff and watch you make cookies.
I don't know if
I
my
wanna
boss
know-
would allow you back there.
You tell the boss. Give me the number. I call him or her.
Can we do like a segment there and we make cookies?
I honestly don't know if
Let's
she would do
ask
that,
them.
but I can. Yeah, I
Let's
can
ask
ask.
them. We can do and maybe maybe they can put stuff out in the front and we can
Yeah,
like
in the
come as
front
a
we'll
real
do it. Not in
kitchen.
the back. I don't want to
How
go to
fun
the
would
back.
that be? We can
Well,
try
that's
them all.
fine, eh?
White chocolate chip.
I want
cookies.
to. I want to hit the counter with that guy that pops out.
Cookie tasting.
Pillsbury.
Oh, yeah, we
Pillsbury
don't.
Doughboy?
We don't
You ever
use
seen that?
Pillsbury. Yeah,
You
Pillsbury
ever try
Doughboy.
that?
Yeah.
You know he pops right out of there. He
Do
comes
you
up.
guys know that he had the female character once too?
Yes.
Just a female. Well, I guess that's how you.
Pillsbury Dough Girl.
Girl.
I guess how you have baby. That's the only way to have a baby.
You had to because they wouldn't allow you to have
Pillsbury
cookies
Dough
anymore.
baby.
That's otherwise you would not have babies. Exactly. The things that are
Well,
important.
yeah, his son is named Play-Doh.
Anyone see the Golden Globes?
No, but
I
I've been
saw
seeing-
Demi Moore.
She did. What do you think?
She was high on something.
Why?
Oh my God!
She
come
never
on.
won anything before.
Yeah.
as
And they
an
told
actress.
her
finally
that she
did.
was never going to be successful. And the blah blah blah. I heard
Very
about
happy
that.
for her.
How beautiful is she though? She's got to be
She's
in her
gorgeous,
60s.
but
Stunning.
she's completely a fruitcake.
How do you think that? That movie
Because
she
her
did looks
husband-
kind of scary though.
Her
The
ex-husband said.
substance was so good.
Her ex-husband said she's a little bit to the left.
You saw it?
Yes, it was amazing.
So what is it? She's an older star playing.
Yeah, so she was a star all throughout her life, and as she grew older, they didn't want her anymore. They wanted someone new, someone fresh, so they fired her. And then she finds out there's this thing called a substance that can
Oh,
pretty much
yeah.
make her better again.
Yeah,
A better
it's like-
version of herself.
It's like mitosis type thing.
Yeah. And like the whole movie's about that. And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really good. It's gory, so I wouldn't recommend it if you don't like gore.
Is that why she got up there and started saying, she could relate to the cast because she felt like she was done
Yeah. Yeah.
and nobody wanted her?
Yeah.
She was the one that played G.I. Jane, no?
Yeah.
I thought she should have gotten an Academy for that.
I think she was
Probably.
overlooked a lot.
She
but
was.
They showed some of the scenes where she looked like Gollum from Lord
Yeah.
of the Rings, and I thought, is that really part of the movie? But I guess it was.
It's insane, the movie.
Yeah,
but
in movies,
they
it's
did a
far
beautiful
easier to
job
make
with
a
it.
young actress look older
They said
than
9 hours in makeup. Can you imagine
Oh my
sitting
God.
9 hours in makeup and then you have to go shoot?
No.
I mean,
They can make you look like me.
yeah, but like, you guys know who Rick Baker is, right?
That
No.
would take 10
He's the
hours.
guy who turned Jim Carrey into the Grinch.
Oh, didn't Jim Carrey have to go like undergo
9.5
like
hours.
10
torch
hours
like
of makeup,
techniques
too.
how to withstand torture for that
Yeah.
makeup?
And they had to do a whole body cast on him. They did more than one.
Yeah, they also
God.
had scleral lenses
How'd you
in.
get
Good
here?
morning.
Where'd
How
you
are
come
you?
Good
from?
When did you show
morning.
up?
I got here a little bit earlier.
It's licorice.
Were you hiding?
He was hiding in
I didn't know
the
you were here. Anyway, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
He's always got a smile on his face. Like there's always a good morning with Lucas around. Look,
What if Mona Lisa was a male?
she smiles. Mona Lisa smiles.
I wanted to touch the base on Mona Lisa saying that it bothers her. She's run into a boyfriend or somebody she sees that is over insaturated with cologne.
Wait,
Back
what?
to that.
What?
Yeah, because she said yes. She's the only one we didn't point out, and she's the one that said yes.
But when you go on a date and your partner has too much cologne or perfume on,
Yeah, it's sometimes too much. Like you need to have a little bit of cologne or perfume on. Like,
So what do you tell
what
her?
do you tactfully say?
I mean, I've never had to like actually deal with that to the point where I had to say something to someone.
So you just sucked it up and didn't say nothing?
No, I just mean like it's never been that bad to the point where I've had to say something. Where I was like gasping for air, like no.
Ever just be at an event and someone just hugs you, and when you go home you smell like their cologne? No. Yeah,
No.
that happens to me
If
too.
it's a good
That's what I
cologne, I
Why
love.
does that
I
only
love
happen
the
to
smell of
me?
cologne.
Because apparently you don't stop hugging. I don't know what to tell you. I know that there was a time I used to go home and people thought I was in the club because I came home with glitter.
Have you noticed how refined I've become?
No.
We actually have a wood table.
I'm going to tell you something. The table's too big. I'm all cramped up over here.
It's because this couch is on the wrong angle.
Well, there's a lot of wrong in this shop.
And the couch is too low. When the couch is
And the couch
higher,
And I
too
feel like
low.
I'm
It'll
sitting
be
on the
better.
floor. I can't even make a cookie from here.
So what days are you here, Sarah?
Well, Tuesday morning, and then I'll be here tomorrow, Wednesday.
Do you know that we are so low? We're below sea level. We're below the chairs. I'm looking up at her.
Yes.
No, this is ridiculous.
All right, so let's order some new couches today.
Again to that. How many?
I mean,
we've
I
been
could
2
sit
weeks
on the
after.
trip to
floor.
IKEA. Let's take a studio
No, not
outing.
IKEA. Because IKEA, you gotta build it. And it comes with 700 parts. You ever build something from IKEA?
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I have, and there are
yes.
parts left over. It says, this don't look right.
You know how many hours it took Darian to put this table together?
1 hour.
That's crazy.
Not even.
It took some time.
No.
I mean, it's a very pretty table.
I think it's a nice table though. So we've got
Are the
matching
side
end
tables the same?
Yes.
No wonder why he ran out of here like his hair was on fire. He did this one. He says, what about the other ones? Zoom. Oh, he saw him.
He's like,
do his leave.
I'll get them all done today, and then you got a lot of
What are you gonna
handiwork.
get them? You didn't even get this one done.
You know, he said yesterday, and then he called in
He's
sick
sick.
today. Yes.
So that's what he did.
Exactly.
So somebody else do it. You know how to build a table?
I mean,
How hard can it be?
yeah.
Apparently, it's all stickered up, so everything is like A to A and B to B.
Yeah, it's all instructions.
It's all
Yeah.
instructions on how you do it.
And then
Takes
Allen
a while,
wrenches.
but should be fine.
And then we got to get all the sticky stuff off. So things to do. I know it's always something. It's not always
Things to
production.
do, places to be.
So you know when I have to do all
Cliffs
these
to jump
evals
off of.
and talk about what you guys are going to learn when you work here, I'm going to now add furniture construction to it. I just did
That's-
yours this morning.
But that's part of,
Orchid.
no, that's part of setting up a set. Are you really gonna move the piano and all that?
I don't know. We'll see. I can only do one thing at a time. That's not true, but I'm going to pretend.
They're moving the piano.
Oh,
They're
I
gonna
can only
hang the
think
piano
about-
from the ceiling.
I
I didn't
can only
even
think one, but not
really
yet.
realize there was a
Every time
piano
you say
here.
that, I get the image of the Looney Tunes.
Okay, I gotta ask you a question though, because the Christmas tree is up because it stays until the 9th.
What are you doing that?
No, listen, but you explained to everybody why. Can you explain to everyone again? So, how long were the Three Kings there?
Why do we keep it up to the 6th?
Three
And what's
Kings
today's date? The 7th?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do we keep it up to the 6th?
I don't know.
Tell me about these Three Kings.
So, remember, I didn't grow up understanding Christmas.
Well, you
but
seem
what
to
I've
be
been
bringing
told
out the Three Kings,
is that Three Kings Day is on January 6th.
which is, who were they?
Yesterday.
Were they like the 3 ships that went to
Well, the
America?
kings that came to bring gifts to the baby Jesus.
Right.
Gold,
That's
frankincense,
some of
and
it.
myrrh.
That's all I know.
Okay, so did they leave on the 6th day?
I don't know. I never thought about that.
Or did they stay to the 9th?
I don't know. I never thought about
Well, that's
that.
why the tree stays up. We're trying to figure it out.
But how do you know they stayed for 3 days? What
How do
if
you know
they
they
stayed for
didn't?
5? What
Maybe
if
they stayed for
7?
10.
What if they moved in?
Maybe. But I need the
I don't
space.
think
It's
they
gotta
moved
go.
in 'cause they had their own kingdoms to run.
I'm just like wondering how long. How do you know? Because a day may not have been 24 hours back then, or was it 24 hours because you go out with the moon?
Let me ask you a question. Why is it that the microphones don't have condoms anymore?
Oh, I got to order them. Because people started not liking them.
Why?
People were complaining and taking them off. We put on fresh ones and they take them off and throw them away.
Those are the paper ones.
Yes.
So are we still in COVID? We have to get the paper one?
No,
So why don't we just get the regular?
we can't.
Okay, so then my question is, why don't the microphones have condoms?
So here's what happened. Only for lack of my brain not remembering. When you go to buy them now, they're all different sizes, and I think I'm buying the right size, and then they're too small. So
Did you
I,
measure them?
I've already bought a set before, and they've been
Okay,
too small.
so look at the heads of those microphones. Are
They're
they
little.
dented?
Yes,
Do you know why? Because they don't have a condom.
yes, because people drop them.
So let me ask you, for 10 years or 9 years, I called the mic covers condoms,
Correct.
and you understood that.
Yes.
And it was clear as day as what it meant.
Yes.
So that's the difference between the 6th and the 9th.
Look at Alex's face.
You get it?
It's like,
You understand
what?
it?
No.
It's just bringing attention. You could take the tree down. It's just bringing attention as to why we celebrate it to the 6th. So you make it to the 9th. So the conversation then is, well, I got to keep it to the 9th. Why? Because you never remembered it till the 6th. You're Jewish to begin with. You could take it down after the 31st.
I never had one to begin with, but it's beautiful. So it's kind of nice. We could just keep it there all year round.
You
No,
could.
can't. That you can't.
You could.
No, because
I mean, you could. I don't know.
Yeah.
You
Could
could.
they
There
just,
are people that
just
have
take
Christmas all
off?
the time.
Yeah, or you could keep
Well,
up the
there's
tree and
Christmas
just
in
take off the
July.
Christmas ornaments.
Do you know I bought a live tree in New York
Yeah.
and kept it in my apartment till July.
Wow.
So do you know what happens when you try to throw a live tree out that you haven't been watering
A
for
fire
months?
hazard.
Well, no, it turns into glass. The little thorn, the little bristles turn
Yeah,
into
the needles.
glass. So I could not cut it. It was petrified. I could not take it down the elevator shaft. So the super says, you're gonna have to throw it out the window. I lived on the 5th floor. So I threw it out the window, and when it landed, it exploded like glass. There was pieces everywhere, and I had to go down there for an hour and clean it all up. So that's why I've learned, don't keep them up too long when they're real. So this one's fake. You can take it down today.
Or maybe you
We're leaving it
just,
to the 9th now.
plan ahead and take care of your things, Freddie.
I'm so ready to go to the chocolate place. I think that is the coolest
Did you
thing
guys-
ever.
Did you guys see the video of the owl that was living in somebody's tree?
Did you see that? It like flew in from the chimney. Is that like a real life Harry Potter kind of situation?
Yeah. But there's this story of this little girl who goes up to her mom and goes, Mom, what are the ornaments on the tree really scary? And like, what do you mean? Because she had all these owl ornaments. And then they look at it, it's an owl, and they think nothing's wrong until the owl opens its eyes and turns its head.
Do you ever think like you're normal and the things you collect are normal, and then one day you look around your house and you're like, if anyone ever came in and wondered why you collect the things you collect, like what's the weirdest thing that you collect, if anything?
I collect Littlest Pet Shops, the toy from like the early
sorry, what?
2000s.
That's so.
Littlest
I love
Pet
that.
Shops,
So funny.
the
Little
toy,
Pet Shops, the toy?
Mhm.
Little
which is
tiny
great because it's it's National Bobblehead Day and they have bobbleheads.
I love
You
it.
collect toys?
Yeah,
So do I.
How many do you have?
I don't know. I don't have a number.
That many.
Maybe
More
like
than a dozen?
Where do you
50.
put them?
Oh, I thrifted a little of the Littlest Pet Shop boxes, and then I just keep them in there. Right now they're in my closet because I don't have enough space to display them on my walls.
What do you collect?
I collect cookbooks. I collect costume stuff. I collect Halloween
I
stuff.
think you collect anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean that's not the only thing I collect. I collect enamel pins too. See them all over my bag.
Oh, that's cool.
Enamel pin.
Yep,
What's an enamel
The
pin?
little pins.
it's
that
like
have
a
painted
metal
enamel.
pin. Yeah,
It has like a little image that's got like paint all over it.
yeah.
How about you, Heather? What do you collect? Anything?
I collect vinyls.
Records?
And yeah.
My brother
and-
did that.
Whenever I travel somewhere, I like to get a poster or some piece of like artwork from that country, state, whatever. So I have them hanging up on my wall.
She likes to go to the Louvre.
The Louvre.
She says that's the only painting that
There was
ever
one painting there. It was beautiful.
at the Louvre.
Amazing.
I'll find it. I'll find out the name and I'll show you later.
Did you
At
buy
the
it?
Louvre. It's $1 billion.
That's so funny.
Well, you probably have a reproduction, I meant.
Oh, maybe. If I really wanted to, I could.
Which one is it?
I have to find the name. I have a picture of it on my phone.
I'm sure there's a reproduction.
I like
of
illegally
everything.
took a picture.
I'm dying to see what that picture looks like.
How about you, Alex? What do you collect?
I would say like hats. Like my dad has like in their like closet. It's like 2 different levels, and he has like probably 200. My dad
What
does,
kind of
but
hats?
ball caps, big hats, every kind of hat. I have like 23s right now or something. Like I got a pins on my like wall behind my headboard, and they're all like around my wall, and they go around right
So I
now.
was going to ask you how you hang them. So what,
Yeah.
like thumbtacks?
Yeah, it's just like a whole wall of hats right behind my
I'm
bed.
thinking we're going to do that. We're going to hang our hat collection on the wall back in the dawn zone. Because they fall off all the time off the hat rack. We've got too many for a hat rack.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking we just put
You can
hang
make
your
3
nails.
hats.
I got 3, but you got like,
I could throw mine away. I
no,
need new
we're
hats
not
anyway.
throwing anything away. We just kind of rehang them in a different place.
Make it look nice.
Yeah, make it look nice.
You know, speaking of which, next Saturday and Sunday they're gonna have an nautical flea market.
Oh, I love
you
flea
would love that.
markets.
Where?
That's what Michael said. to
Let
me.
me pull that up. Let me pull that up.
You don't go to nautical flea markets?
Never been.
That'd be kind of cool though.
They're
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it says.
Is it
community-
local?
Yeah, it's Pompano Beach.
Oh, that sounds
It'd be a good
right.
place for you to go market the new thing we talked about for
Yeah.
the end of the year.
Yeah, so it's community park located
We'll
Talk
on
about
West
that again.
Point,
Yeah, kind of.
Federal Highway between Northeast 10th Street and Northeast 6th Street.
That's Pompano?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah.
You go down there, you talk boats.
Yeah.
Everything.
You talk fish.
Event
You like to
hours,
go
Saturday,
fishing?
Sunday, at the
Here
park.
and there, yeah.
Are
It's
you a
nice.
good fisherman?
It's better just about like I don't know. I enjoy just like the ride and just getting off, like the escape of just being on a boat and like not being around anyone here. Like, not here. I'm just talking about like
Cool, Alex.
just the
3
land and
miles out?
everything. Yeah, I like to be out and
I like
just
to be on
in the
your
water.
That way I don't have to have the expense of having.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? We should get his boat, all of us dressed in banana costumes, and listen to Harry Belafonte as we're driving around.
I definitely want to see you and Freddie in a banana costume.
Who?
You know what song
Oh,
we're
we
talking
have
about?
one.
Michael could be King Kong
We
attacking
have
Freddy as a banana.
Schneider had it on. Where is it?
That's a hot dog.
Oh, that's a
costume.
hot dog. Sorry.
I know that your Alzheimer's is
You
setting
know
you
that
up.
banana boat song?
A banana and a hot dog look the same to her,
It's all
but
the
it's
same
not.
shape. It is.
You know, I
it's
saw
like
this
the same.
video of somebody driving around on a pontoon boat, like, and they're all in banana costumes, and they're like, come Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Take it
They're all
easy.
dancing.
Take it easy, big guy.
What do you collect, Lucas?
Honestly, right now I don't collect anything.
Nothing?
No.
You guys are young to collect stuff. Although I always collected stuff.
He collects. Everybody collects something.
I
You
used to
don't
collect. I used to collect a lot of like Disney characters figurines, but that stopped a while back though.
What do you think it is about the human mind that we collect things? It's What
Because
is
we
it?
want to be remembered.
But it's just normally it's just something you love. You collect anything? Baseball bats, hats.
I don't collect stuff. I just have stuff.
I collect.
You accumulate stuff.
I do, like things that mean something to me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
guess
Pete
they mean
Rose, right?
yeah.
Pete Rose, I bought a bat, put it in a case. He dies, I can't find the bat.
We've got like 4 bats here.
Those are all from baseball players that I went to games and they gave them to me.
That's amazing. So you collect bats.
There
I
you
like
go.
That's
bats
cool.
and I hit somebody over the head with it.
You could do that too.
You know, somebody had a helped one of the great aunt passed away. She opened up this chest and it had these vintage, near mint condition Batman and Superman #1s
Oh, cool.
In the box?
in the box.
Wow.
They've been touched in like since 19.
Come here, Gloria Gina Frifita.
And they and
Look
along
at
with the rest
you
of
look
the
like $1 million.
Everyone's been missing you.
How are the horses?
They're good. I haven't ever since New Year's.
Give her the mic.
But she basically sold it to auction. It went the whole collection sold for like $17,000.
Oh, good for her.
Billions and millions.
Okay.
All I know is this: they were pre-World War II comics,
Wow.
which are worth a fortune on the collector's market because
I can
of the paper
imagine.
drives.
Wow. Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
How
It
are
feels
the
good to be back.
horses?
They're good. Well, I haven't really been out there in a while because ever since New Year's I was out of town for like a week and a half.
Where'd you go?
I went to River Ranch. It's
Where?
like northwest of here.
River Range?
Ranch.
Or another ranch?
In Florida?
Everywhere you go, there's a ranch.
Well, it's not like actually a ranch. It's just off of 60, like off of Yeehaw Junction.
Oh, it's in Florida. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit northwest
Well,
of
for
here.
Hee Junction, there's nothing but cows out there.
Yeah, it's called Yeehaw Junction.
For a reason.
It's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
I know. I've been there.
Oh.
There's a diner or something there. and
Yeah,
you
they took
eat.
it down now.
They took it down?
Yeah, everyone's really sad about it.
Why did they take it down?
I have no idea. Something with the owners, or I don't really know
I used to
why.
drive from Tampa, and that's a one-way road, man. I'm going to tell you, that was dangerous.
Yeah.
So what you go out there for?
My family owns property out there.
You got to be kidding me. In the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
What
Well,
do you-
we ride out there.
You ride what?
Like we go mudding,
With Jeeps and stuff?
sort of.
Horses?
No.
People? You just throw yourself in the mud?
No,
What?
we have bikes and stuff that we ride.
What
Like
kind of bike? Motorbikes?
yeah, like 4-wheelers and mud trucks and
So you like
dirt
getting all
bikes?
dirty?
yeah,
Wow.
I enjoy it.
Wow. We should go do a mud bath.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come.
Well,
I've
that's
got
fun.
plenty to
Do
ride
you
on.
do paintball with it?
Paintball.
You ever done the fighting with the guns? And
No, I don't think we don't bring paintball out there, but
We did it one time. It is fun.
oh really?
With the paintball and you're mudding.
Is that place on Southern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that place.
See? I tell you, I done stuff.
A lot of you're feeling better.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was like sick for a whole month. Even when after I called out,
Yeah.
I was still sick for like another week.
What
I
you
had a-
have? Bronchitis?
I don't even know. I thought I did. I went to the doctor. I was like, do I have bronchitis? And then I didn't want it to be like pneumonia after that. But she ended up giving like a really strong cough medicine, and then
Something's going on around. We got canceled. We were going tomorrow to see Doug Flutie and do the gig up in
Melbourne Beach.
Melbourne. And she called me. She says, don't come because there's an outbreak up here and everybody's sick. I don't want you to get sick, so we're not going.
See, but you're here, so we could have gone to the chocolate place, but you're here, so like that doesn't work. So I'm thinking we should try to find a place to go tomorrow. Is what I was thinking.
First of all, that isn't true because I've been asking her to do the chocolate stuff for months, and I get this look like, what are you talking
But
about?
now she's back, so now we can go do it.
So you had to be here. I also wanted to ask you, do horses sleep standing up?
they do. But some of them lay down. Some of them can lay down. It's
So
whatever
do
their
they
preference
snore while they're
is.
standing?
Yeah, some of them snore. It's like humans. Some people snore. Some people don't
Do
snore.
you know people
When the horse looks at you, it asks you, "Hey, you with the long face."
What the world of Michael?
Think about it.
No, I don't want to.
Michael, I want to do a segment called "The Mind of Michael."
No, don't do that.
And you're gonna put
Don't
you
do
know,
that.
you do this day in
No.
history. You're gonna do like a random thought, and it's gonna
No.
like pop out of your mind in a.
No,
in a
Don't do that.
picture. It's like the mind of Michael, just like a
You know, like a
random
little
thought.
spray.
No.
Yeah, it's like a random thought of the day.
No, don't do that.
Why?
That
It's
sounds
funny.
that sounds fun.
Let me. Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yeah, I don't really like horses though.
You rode it? You rode the horse?
Yeah, not
what,
like
What do you mean? Yeah, you make it sound like sorta, kind of woulda.
Why don't you
Okay.
like horses?
I just don't like them. They're
They
kind
bite?
of scary.
They're big. They're strong.
Yeah, they're big and strong, and I'm like, they look weird.
They're
They look
beautiful.
weird. A
They
horse
do.
looks weird.
They
And you're
do.
around humans that look normal.
Our modern American horses actually come from the days when the Spanish came here.
Yes,
So
they brought
back
the
in
horse
day,
here.
The original horses here, they were only about that high.
I want to go to the Derby, but
What
not the
Derby?
Derby, the Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's been trying to go there
No,
for
I don't want to
years.
go to that.
I don't want to go where there's 10,000 people,
That's
but
too
I want to go
refined.
when
That's-
there's not
That's too much
10,000 people.
pompousness. I don't want the
different
pompousness.
ones, like the trip, or I don't know. There's like ones that are nice, but not up to that level.
I just want to see the horses.
Talking to the mic
Maybe
when
I
you're
can
talking.
just come with you one day and see the
Yeah,
horses.
you can. You can.
You,
I have
your
another.
horses you can ride?
Yeah, I have a couple barns actually. There's one by my house. There's one in Loxahatchee, and then there's one.
Hold on. You have a
Um,
couple of barns
Yeah.
That she works at.
that you work at.
Well, one of them is like I used to work there, but I'm allowed. Like, she's like one of my lifelong friends, so I just pop in whenever.
And you just ride a horse?
Yeah, she
Any
doesn't
horse?
care. I've known her since I was like 12 years old.
So
So,
any horse?
yeah,
Is there a particular horse?
she trusts me. With it's like a rescue barn, so they're all just.
A horse has to like
A
you.
rescue barn? Where is it?
It's in Loxahatchee,
I wanna
off
go.
of I don't know you know where White Fence is, or Lane Panther Lane, or
I want to go.
You had the lady that came in here with a whole stable.
We got to go. We got to go see the horses.
But I don't know if you can ride those horses.
Yes, they're therapy horses.
yeah. I actually, when I was in high school, I did an interview out there. She let me do a bunch of. She loves that stuff. She eats it up, like all the cameras and stuff.
The
She
horse?
no. Her name's Carol. She owns the place.
Or the owner.
She would love
I thought it
like a
was the
whole
horse.
video
How many
crew out
horses
there.
does she have?
It varies on how who gets adopted and stuff, but one time we had like 20 horses
You
out
can
there.
adopt a horse?
Yeah, they're rescue horses. She calls it an
Oh
adoption.
my gosh, how cute is that? What's wrong with you? Cool. Like things you don't realize. You ever think like you think you know what you know? I don't know a lot about anything.
Yeah.
And then you learn other things and you're thinking that is like so cool. Like you make cookies and bake all
Why
day.
don't you adopt a
Yeah.
cookie
and you're
maker?
and you're with horses and you love
I'm right
horse and ranch life and you love boating. Like people are so diverse.
Can we adopt a boat?
I think we should put, I think we should do like they should each do a segment on things that they love, so we can learn more about the crew and
Well, she's
so our
very
audience.
passionate about horses.
And he's passionate about boating. And
He's
she's,
not passionate about boating. He's passionate about what the boating does.
are you
brings
passionate about
in the-
boating?
Yeah, I mean I've had boats, jet skis, and all that.
You like
done
the jet
tours,
ski?
done everything. What?
You like the jet ski?
Boats are way
See?
better.
So
Yeah,
what
boats
if
are
they
way
each
better,
do a
though.
segment
You don't
on
have
what
fun on a
things
jet-
that they
I could
love?
buy a jet ski, but if
Why
it's
don't you
just
buy
me-
a yacht? Like
Oh
a big
yeah,
400
let me
footer.
bust out $20 million.
Yeah, well, you can take a loan.
Yeah,
It's a lot more that goes into it than just buying the boat.
They're pushing
You gotta
to
get a
the
crew
limits.
and storage and everything.
So he could do a segment on like if everyone had this assignment to do, put a video together on something they're passionate about.
Yeah.
Haley's would be horses. I'm thinking Alex would be boating and marine life. I'm not sure.
Alex, I'll be the crew for you.
Me and Michael can go to the what's it called?
The flea market
Flea
together.
market,
We should
whatever.
totally
But like
do
I
that.
said, I went to the yacht show in Fort Lauderdale a while ago.
You know who's also gonna go with you is Brianna. She likes just to go everywhere. My
And the-
goodness.
Ha-
gracious.
Sarah, what would yours be?
Cookies.
Maybe about the cookies or like just the chocolate making process.
Don't you think we should do that? And this way, as the semester starts, everyone who watches, they get a glimpse of what our producers love to do. How about you, Lucas? Look at his face. He's like, oh man. He's like, that's out of my
Man,
website.
I gotta think of something.
Lucas,
Anything?
Lucas, what do you love?
I would do a segment on Brazilian barbecue.
Do you cook?
Yeah.
There you go.
Why is it Brazilian barbecue? What's the difference?
Because it's Brazilian barbecue. Have you had picanha?
Yeah.
It's really good. And it's like mainly a traditional Brazilian steak.
It's in a different cut of steak?
It's kind of
Or
hard
seasoning.
Then
little
whoever
hard.
cooked it wrong then.
though. Oh, so when you cook it right, it's like butter?
I don't say like butter, but it's not hard.
it's grainy. What's the right word?
Green?
Tender?
It's like
Stringy?
it's more
Tough?
stringy.
Maybe they didn't cook it right. He said.
No, they cooked it right, but the meat is not the same as having a steak from, I don't know, Japan or something.
Well, I mean, yeah, steaks from Japan are like, at least
Because
some of
it's-
them are like some of the best.
Well, the
So-
best, but the steaks in the Caribbean, like in Puerto Rico, the steaks they're more grainy because they're grass fed,
Oh.
Brazilian barbecue.
and Brazilian is grass fed, so it's a little bit hard. But if you're a good cook, I think we should
Morning.
eat your steak.
Wouldn't
and
that
they
be
come
cool,
out
Heather? What would yours be about?
Traveling
Where would you go?
You're gonna
Where
buy
do
a
you wanna
plane.
go?
everywhere.
You're gonna buy a plane.
Do what? What?
Buy a plane.
Oh yeah, when I'm rich enough one day, I'll have my own private jet, and
Well,
it'll just take me
actually-
anywhere and everywhere.
What
I actually have
happened?
a place that you might like down in Coral Gables.
Why she could buy a plane?
Well, no, it's a freshwater
Then I won't like it. I'm kidding.
pool, actually, where it's called the Venetian Pool.
She's
Oh,
talking
I've-
about planes
I've
and
heard
you're
of
talking
that,
about
but-
water.
No, I'm talking about like
I mean,
international travel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Why is it that every time I tell you buy a plane, buy a bakery, buy a yacht, you guys, the first thing you think about is you can't afford it.
because we
you
can't.
can't.
What do
You're
you
looking
mean?
at it half empty.
Wait, would it?
You don't have to
Wait.
buy a private jet. You can buy like a little plane.
It doesn't matter what
Wait,
you're gonna
I'm
buy.
sorry. I'm sorry. A little plane, private jet, doesn't matter. It requires money
Heather,
that I
if
can't
you
put
really
on a
want
credit card.
something in life, you will get it. And there's
Oh,
no solution.
100%.
So your answer is absolutely when I get my plane.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just said that. When I get my plane, when I have
When I
enough
get
money.
my cookie store. When I get my
if
yacht,
I
which
wanna
I'm
do
going to take a
that.
ride on. When I get my stable of horses.
Let's ask Jalen, if you were to do a segment on something you love, what would it be about?
What would it be?
Like, Haley would do it on horses, cookies, marine life, Brazilian barbecue, travel.
Restaurant. You want to own a restaurant?
Yeah, Jay and I would do it together actually.
What would it be?
What are you, you're going to do what?
We're gonna go ghost hunting, and
Ghost
it's gonna
hunting.
be a new segment.
Now that we can do.
Yes,
We can
we're
do
gonna
that.
do it.
Let's go to St. Augustine,
Yes.
and I promise you, you're going to a brick, because up there, seen it in person.
I don't know, you found him here.
They followed me here.
He had like
Remember?
a ghost
I had a
Geiger, and he's
machine.
in the back, and he and Linda are screaming, "Oh my gosh, there's one in here!" But the Geiger went to like,
First of all, I didn't do that.
Linda did.
No.
She started screaming.
Yes, because we bought a
I know.
machine on our phones and the ghost talked to us on the phone.
Spirit box.
Spirit box, yeah.
You know,
You
there's
see
a
that?
guy that does it
It's on
over.
your phone. It's probably some app where it's some like AI. thing
No,
just
it
being
never
like-
worked again. Never worked again. It just goes like static.
way.
Yeah, so the spirit box scans through radio frequencies so that the ghost can actually talk using the radio frequencies.
So my dad told me that every time he calls my brother,
Yeah.
there's a message. My brother gets on the phone, and the person, it's not my brother, he hears on the phone that says, "I am the ghost that lives in your house."
Yeah. That's an answering machine.
So he gives, and then every time he calls somebody else, "I am the ghost that lives in your house." And it doesn't happen when he calls me, but
You're
like,
just
maybe
special.
Your phone's been hacked, Dad.
Oh, that is 80 what?
4.
84. My father, when he was 88, used to say, Freddie, there's ghosts all around me. I said, I know that.
He tells me about the ones he sees, but now he hears them on the phone that says, "I am the ghost that lives in your house."
You ever seen a shadow? I remember I was in my father's house. He was talking to me. He says, your mother's downstairs. My mother had passed. And I looked down. We had this long corridor. And there was definitely a shadow down there. Something was down there. So I said, Dad, who's down there? He says, your mother. So I ran down there. And Linda was like, no, don't go down there. I ran down there. And there was nothing there. But there was something there.
There was something there.
Speaking of which, does anyone ever have dreams of events that ultimately happen?
Yeah.
You know, like dreams of like, you know, cognitive dreams?
I've dreamt I met you. I did. Why is he laughing?
Wait, you're saying what?
Like, you have a dream, and then what happened in the dream happens in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Watch Sarah.
No.
Watch
Don't
Call Me
think so.
Zena. It happens all the time. Now it's interesting that you like ghosts.
Yeah.
So we should go to St. Augustine. I had a conversation with a ghost that was hung at a tree, and the guy who took us a tour, he says we have to leave, and I go why? He says you have no idea. This thing is going to embed itself in you, and you're going to be walking around with it. So we had to leave. What are you looking at? Yeah. Have you ever been to St. Augustine?
No, I'm gonna go.
You want to do the ghost tour?
Yeah.
It's at 2:00 in the morning. It's in the jail from 2 to 4 in the morning.
Now, Flamingo Gardens down in Davie,
Yeah. They do ghost tours?
Viviana's husband, Vivi, who brings in all the Brazilian, the candles and everything, whose
Brings in
daughter.
steak?
She probably does. Anyway, her husband, remember, he's a ghost finder. We also had Key West Paranormal Society.
I actually did a month show with them. That was freaky at the radio
We
station.
can call them, have them come in and do a
That's
segment.
cool.
You want to meet them? They're really, I'm going to tell you something right now. They are scary.
They went to my parents' house and they stayed there all night.
Your
And they
parents' house is haunted.
Yes,
Did they find anything?
yes.
I'm going
know.
to tell you, they're good.
And
All
I
right, we're
actually
taking a
told
trip to your parents'
You
house.
wanna go
Dawn.
to my parents' house?
That's gonna be our first ghost adventure.
Like, can we join?
Can we come, please?
Can we
Yes.
do a paranormal at your
Yeah.
parents' house and bring them in?
So they did. They stayed there all night. My dad was talking about it the other day, and they told them things that move in their house. And my mother had all these Egyptian artifacts and how the head moves. So my Aaron says maybe the head moves because it's trying to find the rest of its body. My mother did not think that was very funny.
So, but what do they do when they find that there's like activity? They don't do anything about it. They just let it be.
Well, they put it on a machine so you can hear it and see it. But their whole thing is that these paranormal
Yeah,
sightings.
it's called EVP when you take like a tape
They
recorder,
happen.
ask a question,
Right.
and get a response that you didn't hear when you asked the
I
question.
think most ghost hunting is like just trying to like provide evidence of something
Yeah.
that they believe. So
Yeah.
like people don't believe in ghosts. So when people ghost hunt, it's just like trying to find evidence to be like, that's unexplainable. There's something else.
So, what's your belief?
I for sure believe in ghosts.
Okay, but like I'm saying, your parents, like what they do
Give her
after
the
they
mic.
found.
What they do?
After they found that there was
He
activity.
talks to him now. It's on his phone.
Oh, he just let them be.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
I think
times.
There's
if
nothing you
they
can
finally
do.
talk to you, they're like, I'm
I would
getting
not.
outta here.
I would not. I don't know if I could do
He
that.
just
scares
lets-
you?
He just lets
Oh
them be.
yeah,
A lot of
Why does it
times
scare you?
it's like,
cause that's weird. Yeah.
It's just knowing that
They're
something
there.
else is there.
If you go to a grave site after 3 in the morning, do you think you'll see something? A grave,
Yes,
a
probably.
cemetery?
I
Maybe.
don't know.
Maybe.
I don't like
Maybe.
drawing in that energy though. Like.
I mean,
That's the tough part.
that yeah. You just have to like protect yourself. But I feel like a lot of spirits aren't bad. It's just people get scared.
But we've had
Because they don't
spirit. We've
understand.
had things in here.
I was here last Thursday, and we were hearing crazy things, and we're like, "What is this?"
At night.
Yeah.
Gio slept in here one night. He says he won't do it ever again.
Really?
He says, I don't know what the hell you guys got going on in there, but I
Ghost
ain't
of
going
media.
back.
It's scary in here because it's dark. Like there's no
It gets
light.
pitch black.
Yeah.
So you're just like seeing and hearing things.
We
You
should
guys-
do a seance. You know how to do a seance?
We should do a seance.
No.
I'm
Wow,
kidding.
look at you. You want to do
Cool,
a seance?
though.
Bring
No.
your, you want
Wait, what is that? What is
I
that?
probably wouldn't do a
Come in here
seance.
at midnight and bring your
I
bowl.
want to.
Bring your bowl because you need something to
The
vibrate
sound
to
bowl?
bring in.
Oh, my frequency
no,
bowl.
Ouija
And we'll bring in a Ouija board.
I'm out.
No,
I'm
I'm
out.
not gonna do Ouija
Count me
board.
out.
Why?
That's not a good idea.
Oh no, I don't play with that stuff.
If we're not playing with it, we're gonna invite a spirit.
No, yeah, and then they, if you bring in the wrong ones, then they stay.
That's the
Exactly.
thing.
You-
I don't
yeah.
think Ouija boards are inherently like evil. It's just that people don't know how to use them, and so like, and there's no differentiation between what comes through
What you're asking for.
and what you're asking for, so you don't know what's coming through that, and then people forget to.
In fact, it was a Ouija board that led to the incident that created the story behind The Exorcist.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
bring
it's
in the
based on
wrong
true story.
things and you can't get rid of them.
Oh, boy.
Then you're
Yeah.
kind of.
You're stuck.
Don't you guys
Exactly.
believe in your manifestation thing?
Not really.
No.
You don't manifest good, bad, or evil.
For sure.
Eh.
So don't you pick good stuff?
Well,
So
yeah,
good will
you
bring
can
good.
do that, but it's not like
It's not like we have a choice.
it's not like a.
You do have a choice.
It's not 100% of the time if I manifest
You see,
something.
but the
it's gonna
problem
come
is
to
that
me.
if you worry about not manifesting positive, you're gonna get negative.
So let's everyone go on an assignment at some point,
Let's do a seance here.
and they each put a piece together. And I'm going to call. We'll call the paranormal people, and I can also call Vivi's husband and ask him to come in.
Okay. Well, you got to separate them because they're two different entities.
Yeah, not at the same time.
Okay. Would you do a seance if you had that entity people around you?
Not in here. I don't need extra here.
A seance, sure. Ouija board, I'm not touching that.
You guys ever mess around with a Ouija board at all?
No.
No.
You're afraid of it?
Yeah.
There's been a couple
Seriously?
times where I was at people's houses and I left.
Because of a
They
Ouija
brought
board?
yeah,
No.
and it was on Halloween, so I was out of there.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Interesting. Didn't realize a Ouija board was so powerful.
You're the one who've been told me get rid of them.
Well, because some people can't handle it. You can't handle them.
Let's do it.
I had one.
I've had one for years.
And he says to me, I was when I first met you, and I told you a story of what happened when we used it, and you say, get rid of it. Do something you just can't. You got to get
Well,
it out of your
because-
house. And now you want to bring one in here?
Nah.
No,
I
not so
would
much.
bring. I have one. I could bring it. I have
No,
one.
thank you very
You
much.
can get it at Barnes & Noble right now.
I have one in my
I didn't
house.
realize
Barnes
you
and
liked it so
Noble.
much.
What?
The paranormal stuff, yeah, all that stuff.
They
Creepy
have
stuff,
a-
cryptids, all that.
They have 'em at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ouija boards are everywhere.
they are advertised as children's games.
Yeah. I had a Ouija board one time, and I asked it, the girl I was dating, I said, does she really like me, or is this a lie? It told me it was a lie. And she was standing right there, and she turned around and walked out the room. And you know what? It was a lie.
It's crazy. All right, let's wrap this up. We got work to do. We got segments. Wow, lots of good stuff's going to happen now.
Ouija-ness.
A lot of cool things.
Let's bring in a Ouija board. We'll turn
No.
all the lights off with a candle.
All right, more to come. Looking forward to seeing what all of our producers put together. Behind the scenes, a day in the life of. How about a day in the life of? We can start with a day in the life of Alex. He's got to do his hair, then he goes on the boat. Alex has got like a chill life.
We need to dress
You
him
got
up
a
as
dog?
pirate on a boat.
I was at a kill shelter. They were gonna put him down.
What kind of dog?
What kind of dog?
It's a pit bull lab mix right now.
Wow.
Pit bull lab. Wow. That's a whole lot of personality there.
Big?
allow pets in here?
No.
She's
Why,
bringing
you're going to bring a horse?
A rescue horse.
Mr. Ed.
All
What
right.
kind of animal would you bring in?
I wanted to see his dog. But I'd bring a horse in, yeah. A little miniature.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's crazy.
Mini pony.
All right, let's wrap this up.
For 2 days. I'll bring it to work because I can, but.
More to come midday. Have a great morning, everyone.
Don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.